6 months is not a long period of time to go from one very important position to another. What are some of the things that are immediately going to be sitting on your desk?
The important piece is that first and foremost, the community knows that we're ready and able to serve them. So the staffing issue is really going to be one of my #1 priorities, to make sure that the LAFD remains ready to respond to any 911 call.
Where do your hopes and dreams lie?
My hopes and dreams lie in changing the narrative. I want people to feel confident that they've seen success. They've seen success in one person who they used to see outside of their grocery store every week, who moved into interim housing, moved into their own home.
How does policing and what you're doing, how does it diffuse racial tensions?
One of the reasons why this program was so important and placed in some of our most vulnerable communities was because of a lack of trust and the tension between law enforcement and the community. And when the officers set out understanding that they weren't going into these communities to suppress it, but they were actually going into these communities to understand it and make a change and work together, that diffuses that tension and that allows a window for us to come together to make change in the community.
In terms of the people at the mission, I talk to so many people, and people don't want those services in their neighborhoods.
Yeah.
So how do you balance the needs of the unhoused with residents, the renters, the homeowners?
We believe in decentralizing, so we were successfully able to overcome neighborhood opposition. Let me just put it that way. We finally overcame, and we moved into Hope Gardens, transitional housing for single moms with kids, and senior housing, permanent supportive housing for seniors. And the neighbors now love us. One neighbor went from saying we were going to be a human trash heap to now coming to tears and saying, if those moms and kids weren't here, I don't know where they would be. So total heart change by the neighborhood.
What prompted the need for a foundation?
The foundation is about opening doors. It's about access and opportunity. It's about using this big brand that is the Dodgers to amplify the voices of those who are living in underserved communities. We do the work through a social justice lens because we know that there are individuals in the Los Angeles community who are living in the shadows of Dodger Stadium, meaning that they aren't frequent visitors, but they may be fans, and we want to take responsibility for caring about them and their needs as well.
How does the commission work with the Department of Public Works?
We are responsible for helping to deliver the infrastructure services for the city of Los Angeles, and that means contract administration, it means sanitation, it means street lighting, it means street services, and finally it means engineering. I always find in my work something that I love about it, and what I love about being in public works is working in contract administration. I look at not only our challenges, our weaknesses, I look at our strengths. And we have many strengths. Our strength is our people, who are our resources. Our challenge is to include those people.